Yeah, and for every trade that takes place, hundreds more are proposed. I don't envy the GM's long hours behind the scenes.
Now, here's Johnson. The kick out to Young. For three. Flash misses. And it's Bay with the ball for the Washington Wizards. Great open look there. Kispert's got the first 3 points of the night up on the board for the Wizards. Outside Bogdanovich. And here's Young from the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Valanciunas. To the inside, looking for Kuzma. He gets it there. One-on-one fast break. Here's Capella. The rebound by Malcolm Brogdon.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Kispert, the pass to Brogdon. Valanciunas with a screen on Young. For three, Brogdon. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now, Bay, 11 points last game. Kuzma finds Kispert. Pass to Brogdon. Clock at 4. Washington needs to get a shot off here. And again, Washington no good. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Kispert with it. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And Washington has possession. To end the run, just 5 on the clock. Pass to Valanciunas. Basket counts.
Well, that's somebody who sees the whole floor and delivers it to the perfect wide-open shooter.
Flash passes to Capella. A shot off that time. Nice D from Valanciunas. From 12 feet out, the shot's good from Kuzma.
A legit threat in the mid-range. Kyle Kuzma just doing work.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Brian Keefe shared a few moments with me. Now, I talked with him about the challenges of guarding someone like Trae Young. Coach said, as soon as he crosses half court, you got to be on him. I told our guys, no separation. Of course, this defense will have to be very aggressive if they hope to stop Trae. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And it's Kuzma with the ball for Washington. Brogdon the pass to Valanciunas. Now Kuzma. Valanciunas sets a screen for Kuzma. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. For Atlanta, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. ADB, one thing about Kyle Kuzma, at 6'9", he is a big wing.
What I love about him, Kevin, is that he's such a strong shooter. He can bang in the post if you need him to. He always puts up solid rebounding numbers. And I think the final piece we've seen him developing is his ability to distribute the basketball.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Look at the numbers for Johnson. He's right around 13 points a night, 8 rebounds, and 4 assists. And what is crazy is that these numbers might not even do his game justice. He's been phenomenal.
Feels like every night this guy does something that just blows your mind. So fun to watch, someone the other players look up to.
Now, here's Brogdon. Coming off a solid outing against Cleveland. Nice ball movement by Washington. Bay gets the bucket.
And I love how assertive Bay is offensively. Solid at catching the defender there off guard.
Here's Flash. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Bogdanovich wide open. Rebound by Kispert.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
There's been a lot of turnover in Washington doors over the last few years. Where do you think they go from here?
I think the first thing they're looking for, Kevin, is obviously a cornerstone around which to build your team. Recently, it was Bradley Beal. Now they are looking for someone to step up and be their guy.
Kispert hits both of them. The Hawks trail by 3. Flash passes to Bogdanovich. Here's Johnson. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 3 assists now in this one. Washington has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Young against Brogdon. Fires from deep. Rebound by the Hawks. Hard to imagine, isn't it? 25 straight wins. And to this point, no team has found a way to stop them. None.
What's striking to me about this incredible streak is that in the course of a season, you might have an injury, you might have a bad shooting night, maybe your defensive game plan wasn't strong at the outset, and yet they grind night after night, come up with different ways to win. The commitment it takes to be on this kind of run is something else. Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy, just struggling to make shots right now.
Capella, the pass to Flash. High post Johnson, and he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Brogdon against Bogdanovich, and he banks in the layup.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give it in, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
And hard to miss the wide open man that time. Kudos to Young for finding it.
Brogdon the pass to Bay. Brogdon scanning the floor. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with this team.
Family, let's welcome to the floor your Wizards High Squad. Attention fans, now on the court is your High Squad. Make some noise and let them hear it. It's time.
Poole's checked in for Bay. And the Hawks making a change here as well. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Jalen Johnson. Hawks on D. Poole kicks to Kuzma. Over Hunter. The shot's good from Kuzma.
Excellent recognition from Kuzma. Solid running these screen and rolls.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. They trail by 1. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
Yeah, and that one, their rebounding was the difference. Big disparity between the two teams.
That was a coach's dream, to get that kind of effort and intensity on the glass, and for it to pay those kinds of dividends, critical.
And here's Valanciunas following the three-pointer by Trae Young. Kispert kicks to Kuzma. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Poole, marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Wow, you can see how high Jordan Poole gets up and off his feet. Be aware this guy's got some athleticism.
And here is Capella. Hasn't made one yet.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Poole kicks to Brogdon. Kispert wide open. He fires. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon.
Studious and find beauty in the struggle. Kevin?
And like you said, David, making it work every single day. Great approach. Sars checked in for Washington. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Bogdanovich is checked in.
Man, that's a big-time finish right there. Jordan Poole not flustered at all by the contact.
Here's Flash, guarded by Poole. Here's Hunter into the lane. And it's Hunter with the jam.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? The three from Poole. Hunter grabs the miss.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Flash passes to Hunter. And here's Bogdanovich for three. Gets that one to fall after missing his first two. 1 for 3 from the field.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Bay with the screen for Poole. A three ball. Atlanta with the rebound.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Here's Hunter. It's blocked.
Great timing on the rejection there. This young kid, Sar, has major defensive potential.
Koulibaly, no good. And it's the Hawks' ball. They're on a 14-5 run. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Flash passes to Hunter. Here's Flash. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. No good from outside. Gets it off. Got it to fall! It went down! He got it to fall!
He did it! Putting the work in down low.
Wizards trail by 3. So with Johnson on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Bogdanovich on the wing. He's paired with Rizeshe. Okongwu is out there with DeAndre Hunter. And it's Daniels in at the point. Now here's Bay. Nice ball movement by Washington. And here's Poole for 3. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Atlanta leading by 3. Pass to Hunter. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got assist number 5 here tonight. Now Poole. A 17-point game for him in the win against Cleveland.
Well, you also have to credit the way he controlled the pace of the game and was able to create for his teammates.
Looking back at the 2019 draft, Jordan Poole was picked number 28, and Doris, he's already experienced the highs and lows of the NBA.
Well, Kev, let's remember that was a stacked draft class, and I think what you've seen from Jordan Poole is this incredible ability to hunt shots, to be willing to be a focal point on the offensive end. Let's remember, he's won a championship in his career, and that's something you can never take away.
Pass to Rizeshe. Outside, Bogdanovich. Off target from outside. And so Poole will bring it up for the Wizards. Trailing by 2. Right wing. Here's Bay. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Down low. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It's going to be on Alex Song. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
An 89% free throw shooter puts him right there among the league's best from the line.
Jalen Johnson's checked in for the Hawks. The free throw drops for Hunter. Rule adjustments, Doris, regarding the rip-through move. Do you think those have been effective?
Kevin, I certainly think we've taken a step in the right direction. We have got to give the defense more of a chance at this point, and the idea that you don't get shots on the rip-through is important.
Now, here's Okongwu. Still without a basket. Pass to Daniels. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Now, here's Poole. He's covered by Daniels. Bagley with a screen on Hunter. Bay, no good.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Back to Bogdanovich. Latrey nailed from three-point land. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 10 now for Atlanta. For Washington, they've gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. They need this, and that one, good. Poole's got 9 points.
Well, Jordan Poole has shown himself capable from that mid-range.
Bogdanovich passes to Hunter. Back to Bogdanovich. It's rebounded by Coulibaly.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
And Poole gets it to go.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Hunter finds Johnson. And here's Daniels. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Daniels. Shot clock at 6. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
The Hawks have made 3 of their first 5 foul shots tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
George is checked in for Bay. Trae Young, he's checked in for the Hawks.
And these guys are the best in the game playing that style.
Lets it go from 11. Rebound, Atlanta. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. Roddy the pass to Nance. Outside Matthews. Fires the 3. Flash misses.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Here's Poole. Rebounded by Flash. The Hawks leading by 9. The Hawks working the ball around, driving to the basket.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Poole against Young. Pass to Coulibaly. Outside, Bagley. Over Nance. The Wizards with another miss. For Atlanta, they've gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Flash. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Young's got his 5th assist in this one. Wizards trail by 13. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
It's stolen by Nance. Fast break, the Hawks. Here's Flash. Rips down the breakaway slam.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Pass to Bagley. Here's Shaw. No scoring in this one. Bagley with a screen on Matthews. Sarr's shot is off.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And Young kicks to Matthews. A three-pointer is right on target. Matthews has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Poole. He's got 11. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, that's 2 fouls on him early. He'll have to be careful not to pick up another one.
So for the Wizards, Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Bagley. And Brogdon subbed in for George. Washington with the ball. It's an 18-point game. Brogdon inside the line. And another miss by Washington.
boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
So it's the Wizards now. After the miss from Trae Young. Trying to get something going. The rebound by Young. The Hawks leading by 18. And Nance kicks to Young. The kick out to Matthews. Pass to Young from the arc. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Valanciunas has got 5 rebounds tonight. To the middle. Here's Sarr. And that's good off the glass that time.
Physical defense, but the strength training already kicking in for Sarr.
Nance outside over Valanciunas. Nance, no good. Washington's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Brogdon outside. Pass to Valanciunas. This one for 3. Offensive rebound. And here's Poole for 3. No good that time.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
And here's a look at some numbers for Koulibaly.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Washington making some changes. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Sarr. Bay comes in for Koulibaly. And Kispert subbed in for Jordan Poole. Wizards trail by 16. Pass to Kispert. Bay kicks to Kuzma. Brogdon outside. The Wizards with another miss.
All by himself, trying to step up. He's got to be frustrated with the miss.
Young, good.
And this is what Young is known for, a knockdown threat from downtown.
And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Washington Wizards. Coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And what surprised me was how easy they made it look. It seemed like they got something out of every possession.
And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Brogdon's got 5 now.
Understand this, if Malcolm Brogdon is on the three-point line, you better get a hand up and contest. Nicely done.
The 3 from Johnson, rebounded by the Wizards. Valanciunas has got 6 rebounds in the game. And here's Bay. 6 points for him. Here's Brogdon. It's good. He has 7.
Well, the dribble drive from Malcolm Brogdon is one of the key aspects to balance that pretty perimeter game. What a nice move.
And here's Johnson outside. Washington with the rebound. Valanciunas has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Brogdon the pass to Valanciunas. The 3. It will go down, and the Hawks lead is cut down. The Hawks leading by 11. Here's Buffkin. Count that one.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Pass to Kispert. Out left to the wing. Here's Bay. And Bay throws it down.
And forceful there from Bay, attacking the iron.
And we know Kuzma's always been a terrific scorer, but Greg, he's developed as a passer over time.
And Kevin, early in his career, Kuzma wasn't called on to be a leader, but he's grown into that role, and he puts effort into orchestrating for his teammates. And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
And he drives in. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Pass to Kispert. Down low. Out of bounds. Wizards ball as Washington keeps possession.
And now a quick review at the numbers for Kyle Kuzma. Averaging 17 points per game, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it, to me, is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
Brogdon from the top of the key, he buries it. Brogdon's got 14 points for the game.
A really strong second quarter in terms of scoring the basketball.
Bogdanovich left side. Here's Flash. Traps in the tray. Flash has got 9 points now in the quarter. Wizards trail by 12. Brogdon kicks to Kuzma. Back to Brogdon. Rebounded by the Hawks. There's 53 seconds left in the first half. Drives to the hoop, and he goes in for the dunk.
And this kid, Ricochet, is a team-first kind of player, willing to give it up to the open man.
There's 48 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Kispert. Now here's Bay. Valanciunas sets a screen for Bay. Rebounded by Flash. Flash has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Buffkin with the bucket. And the Hawks lead by 16.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Brogdon finds Kispert. Shot to stop the run. Sinks the three-pointer. He's got 11.
Well, Malcolm Brogdon is a capable shooter from distance. We know how efficient he is, but boy, does that set up the passing game. Pretty.
Here's Flash. He's got 25.
Wizards foul. Corey Kispert.
The Hawks have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6.
Shooting for
The first one falls.
number 22. 2 shots.
Good on both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
1 second left. No good that time. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been putting out a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low.
Just 4 seconds left in the half. It's stolen by Johnson. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks up 15 points as this quarter concludes. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Wizards trail by 15. Coach, when you talk about the Atlanta Hawks, you got to start with Trae Young.
One of the most exciting players to watch in the NBA, Brian. He can shoot the ball from anywhere on the floor. He's a great ball handler and one of the most creative passers in the game.
We've got Kyle Kuzma, Corey Kispert out there with Malcolm Brogdon. Then there's Saddiq Bey, and it's Valanciunas in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's the group starting the second half for Brian Keefe. Now here's Young. Flash, that's good. Flash has got 29.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Kispert outside. Back to Brogdon. Kuzma for 3. Flash grabs the miss. Flash has got 7 rebounds in the game.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Back to Johnson. Pass to Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. Flash, the pass to Johnson. Outside Bogdanovich. Off target from three-point range. Wizards trail by 14. Down low. Here's Valanciunas. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
That one on Capella.
The veteran big man Valanciunas continues to be a solid rotational piece, a nightly double-double threat who enjoys throwing his weight around.
And Grant, when you play the Wizards, you better be ready to run.
BA, they like to speed you up. They force you to play at their pace. And on the flip side, that gives you open floor opportunities as well.
Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there were so many great players, Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Wizards last season for the first time in a long time hitting the reset button. A losing record, no surprise, but they're trying to build something from the ground up. Enough of treading water in the middle, Brian. They're 45 straight seasons without hitting 50 wins, the longest such streak in NBA history.
Oof, not good there, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Young. He's got 9. Capella in the high post. Young inside, guarded by Brogdon. And Young the bucket on the assist by Capella. Capella's got 4 assists now tonight. Brogdon, the pass to Valanciunas. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Third personal foul.
And here's a look at some numbers for Zach Rizachet. This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one. The free throw drops from Valanciunas. And over the last 4 seasons, Stan, the Hawks have hovered around 500.
Yeah, but trending downward year over year. Without control of their first-round picks for the next 3 seasons from the DeJounte Murray trade, Brian, they've got no choice but to make it work.
Now here's Bogdanovich. 6 points for him. Flash, the pass to Bogdanovich. Knocks it down from distance. Bogdanovich has got 9.
Well, anyone can tell you Bogdanovich is a volume three-point shooter.
Timeout.
It's the focus of his game.
And we've got our timeout from Brian Keefe. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Hunter comes in for Johnson, and it's Rizachet in for Bogdanovich. Here's Kuzma. He's got 9. Out to the right wing. Brogdon against Young. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Young. All right, now we have a moment. Here are the most efficient teams from range over the past month. The Hawks second.
Well, look, they've been great over the last month from 3. That is so important for their offense. Making threes opens up the entire floor.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Clock at 4. Kuzma, the open look. A good-looking shot from the wing. Kuzma's gotten 4 this quarter.
Yeah, I love seeing Kuzma rise up and drain the jumper. He doesn't lack confidence in himself.
Pass to Rizachet. Here's Flash. And he goes in for the dunk.
Nice pass by Rizachet. You can already see he has a high basketball IQ.
Wizards trail by 15. Kispert outside. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock.
Atlanta foul. Number 22. Second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Brogdon, the pass to Bay. Basket is good on the assist from Brogdon. Brogdon's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors. Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight.
Valanciunas down low. Okongwu on him. Valanciunas can't get it to go. Atlanta leading by 12. Outside Hunter. Pass to Young. Fearless from Young inside.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Outside Brogdon. From downtown. Flash grabs the miss. Flash has got 8 rebounds in the game. Young misses. The Wizards have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Bay. Now here's Valanciunas. Kuzma outside. 5 on the clock. Valanciunas with a screen on Hunter. Pulls it. The Wizards with another miss.
Under heavy duress, that's a low percentage shot. Gotta find something better than that.
Here's Rizachet. Outside Young. Puts up a 3. Hits a 3-pointer. Young's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Well, that's his 4th triple for the game now. Just his 1st in the second half.
Bay outside. They set the pick. Pass to Valanciunas. On the wing, Kuzma. There's the triple. Flash grabs the miss.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
Come to me.
Oh!
Wow!
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Wizards trail by 19. Kuzma outside. Pass to Valanciunas. Bay with it. 3-pointer Kispert. It doesn't go for him.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Hunter passes to Young. Here's Rizachet. Here's Flash. Pass to Rizachet. And here is Young. That 3's off the mark.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Kuzma. Hunter covering. Washington again can't hit.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
And coach, with Okongwu adding a 3 to his game, it's hard to keep him off the floor now.
It is, Brian, and he can do a lot for a team when he plays. He can now spread out the floor. He can guard multiple positions. But the main thing Okongwu does is he is all over the glass.
Brogdon. And Brogdon with the stuff.
Yeah, Brogdon is giving his all on offense so far, putting in the sweat to be a difference maker on the scoreboard.
Pass to Flash. Back to Young. Here's Flash. Here's Rizachet. He's got 5. Flash, no good. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Kispert's shot is good.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Here's Young, following the score by Washington. Buries it from 3.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Pass to Valanciunas. Back to Brogdon. Now here's Kuzma. And here's Valanciunas. And here's Kispert from the arc. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here's Hunter. 7 points in the game. And the basket is good. Hunter's got 9.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Here's Kispert. 16 points for him. Valanciunas sets a screen. 3-pointer is up from Brogdon. Flash grabs the miss. Flash has got rebound number 11. The kick to Hunter. From behind the arc, Trae Young. That's good. Young's got 16 in the second half.
His points are really adding up from the three-point line. He had 9 from distance in the first half, and he's only getting better.
Brogdon, the pass to Bay. Back to Brogdon. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. He's got 18.
Love seeing Brogdon look for his offense. A dangerous shooter from these in-between spots.
Pass to Rizachet. To the paint. And the ball out of play. The Wizards will have it. And let's see what Washington has coming up. On Monday, they'll go up against Chris Paul and the San Antonio Spurs. Then on Wednesday, they'll defend home court against the Indiana Pacers.
And for their matchup with Orlando, no question they'll be amped for that one, eager to prove themselves against a tough opponent.
And the Hawks making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in. Pass to Bagley. Kuzma outside. Bagley passes to Kuzma. The rebound by Atlanta.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
The kick out to Young. Soft touch off the glass. Young's got 27.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Pass to Bagley. Oh, he tries a 3. Lewis can't get it to go. Atlanta leading by 23. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's Rizachet. There's Young with the 3. And it's Poole with a rebound. Here's Lewis. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got 11 rebounds in the game. Bogdanovich passes to Young. The 3 is up. And it's Poole with a rebound. And so it's Poole who brings up the ball for Washington. They'll face the Spurs at home after this one. That game will be the 3rd of 5 at home. Kuzma for 3. Rebound, Trae Young. The 3 ball. That shot off. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with plenty of breathing room. 23 points to end the quarter. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. More 2K action in just a moment. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great passer.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. The Hawks lead by 23. 4th quarter, on the floor for the Hawks. Risachet and Johnson, they're the forwards. Trae Young out there with Dyson Daniels. And it's a Kongwu in at the 5 spot. Johnson with a bucket.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Now here's Poole. And they waste no time getting
Long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's Young. Outside Johnson. Back to Young. One of the biggest challenges for coaches these days, Stan, is roster turnover. How do you deal with the player movement?
Well, look, Brian, it's to be expected, first of all. And second of all, you just, every year starts new. You start from square one every year, and you build it. And if you make an in-season deal, you start over again from square one and build it up.
And Atlanta has possession, following the bucket by the Wizards. Lets a floater go. Daniels misses. Wizards trail by 21. It's Poole on the wing. No good on the 3. Now here's a Kongwu. He's guarded closely. The 3 from Risachet. The offensive rebound. Pass to Daniels. Fires for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Oh, good shot from Daniels. He understands he needs to keep knocking these down for his team.
We're about 2 minutes into the 4th here. Bagley for 3. He drops it from range.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
Young looking around. Lays it up and banks it in. Young's got 29.
Yeah, and we've come to expect this from Young. He fills it up in so many different ways.
Poole, the pass to Bagley. That's tipped. Here's Daniels, guarded by Poole. Grant, it seems like teams today are much more data-driven than in years past.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. It's much more sophisticated. And, of course, coaches and executives are still watching the games and forming their gut opinions. But now those impressions can be cross-checked with the numbers.
Here's Poole, following the score by Atlanta from the high post. The rebound by the Hawks. Johnson's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Daniels. Outside Young, 3-pointer. Sinks the tray. Young's got 32 points.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Now here's Coulibaly. Back to Poole. Inside. Will it go? Misses the baby hook. Atlanta's gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the 4th. Here's Risachet. Yep, that one's good. Risachet's got 4 points in the quarter.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Now Poole from deep. Sarr connects from downtown.
If that jumper could become a consistent option for Sarr, he's going to be a dangerous player in this league.
Outside Young. Here's Johnson. He's off on the layup.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Here's Lewis. Pass to Sarr. And the NBA moving to a 2-day draft. Your thoughts on the change, Grant?
You know, B.A., a lot of pro sports are shifting to multi-day drafts, and the NBA draft can be long if done all in one evening. So maybe a good choice to break it up.
Timeout called, the Hawks. For a different look here. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Bagley. Kuzma comes in for Sarr. Kispert's checked in for Koulibaly. And Brogdon is subbed in for Lewis. Here's Daniels. Pass to Flash. The three. And Atlanta misses again. The Wizards have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Now Kuzma. There's the three. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Flash. Good work defensively by Brogdon. Well, the Wizards shooting a terrific 56% so far in the fourth quarter. Flash, the pass to Daniels. Capella with it. Here's Roddy. Atlanta again missing. Washington has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Valanciunas sets a screen. Brogdon, the pass to Poole. Shot clock at 5. Takes a 3. Rebound Atlanta. Capella's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Yeah, those shots from him are certainly not helping their case.
To end the cold spell. And a two-handed jam.
Good awareness from Daniels there to read the floor and see the ready scorer.
And so it's Poole who brings up the ball for Washington. Outside Brogdon. Stan, there are lots of loud arenas in the NBA. What was the toughest place for you to win?
Well, Brian, it was against whoever had the best players on the other side.
Here's Daniels. The shot from the low post is good.
So strong at the rim. That'll serve Daniels well here in this league.
The Wizards have gone 6 for 11 here in the fourth quarter. Kuzma outside. Fires from deep. The rebound by Atlanta.
He's trying to force his way into a rhythm, but that's not helping the team.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Yeah, plenty of power behind that move from Johnson.
Washington has gone 4 of 8 from three-point land during the fourth. Brogdon finds Poole. Kuzma outside. 6 on the shot clock. Looking to get back on track. Brogdon from outside. On target from range. Brogdon's got 10 points in just the second half.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Roddy, defended by Kuzma. Capella, the pass to Daniels. Drains the triple.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
The Wizards have gotten 7 to go out of 13 attempts during the fourth. Outside Brogdon. More and more, we're seeing international players come into the league who are NBA ready, Grant.
It really is a sight to see, B.A. And some of those guys start playing pro ball when they're 16 or 17 years old. It toughens you up real quick playing against older competition at that age.
Here's Flash. Driving to the basket. Rebounded by Kuzma. Kuzma's got 5 rebounds in the game. Kispert, the pass to Poole. Now Valanciunas, guarded by Capella.
Well, look, Valanciunas is a big guy. So it's easy to understand why he gets fouled this close to the basket.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Hawks.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
And also, I just love how they've been moving the ball side to side on the perimeter. Great passing, unlocking their offensive potential.
And Washington making a change here. Bay's checked in.
More of a traditional center. Jonas Valanciunas can dominate the glass and capable of a double-double on any given night.
Nance can't get it to go. And for the Wizards, they're shooting about 43% in this one. To the inside. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. Larry Nance picks one up.
Could be better from the line. Kuzma, a smooth shooter, but needs work from there.
The first one falls. Grant, Kyle Kuzma is an instinctual scorer who gets it done in a variety of ways.
He's especially skilled inside the painted area, but he's a capable shooter from mid-range and beyond the arc. Plus, he's someone you can rely on in the clutch.
Now here's Nance. Pass to Daniels. No good from outside. Bay outside. And here's Brogdon from the arc. The rebound by the Hawks. Okongwu's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Here's Daniels. Nance for three. Valanciunas with a rebound.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Brogdon, the pass to Valanciunas. Bay outside. Fires the three. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. And he makes it on the layup.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Now here's Brogdon. There's a minute 40 left in the fourth. Takes a 13-footer. Outside for Bay. Pass to Kispert. Now Bay. Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. Okongwu with the rebound.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Hawks.
Tonight, they got everybody in on the scoring. Had nice passing, which led to good looks.
Just solid play by these guys.
And another victory added to their resume. This will be their 53rd win of the year.
And it's clear who the better team is. They sweep the 4-game season series, just dominating them.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Flash.
Yeah, and I loved his attitude tonight. He really had that scorer's mentality. Absolutely no one was stopping him.
50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Brogdon. And Brogdon with the stuff.
Rising up. Brogdon, not your average point guard.
And Atlanta with possession here. Pass to Hunter. Okongwu with it. Valanciunas covering. Good.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Nance against Kuzma. Bay from long range. Sends it home from three-point land. Here's Daniels from outside the arc. Off the mark. So we see the Hawks taking the W here. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.